It scares them when they see you mobilized and united. It scares them when they see you united because they tried to divide you,
but they couldn't.
When I say they, I will explain to you what it's about. It's to try to change the paradigm.
because we do not wish to keep doing what we usually do and which does not produce results. We want to change, and we are going to dare to change. And we need everyone's support, and also we need to communicate so that everyone understands
where we are going, and it's the best way.
One thing is certain, our own people, that's not what's important. What is most important is the future of Burkina.
This is the journey to One Africa.
Work in such a way that in the near future, even if a terrorist somewhere is told to come, they will go to attack in Burkina. They will prefer to commit suicide than to come and attack in Burkina.
Mission Head of State.
We do not forget the East. It is the largest region of Burkina, full of potential, both in terms of humans and resources, and also the region most affected by terrorism. What brought us to come take the temperature, engage with you, because we say that the fight is indeed armed, but there is also development to prevent young people from embarking on ventures that will lead them into the hands of those wrongdoers. So we must discuss and find solutions for all those who might be tempted to be brought to the other side because they may not have a choice, but also to remotivate people so that we can defend our lands. Because the situation is such that he may have worries, he may have fear. But for some time now, we have realized that the Burkinabe people have understood, have remobilized, and have bounced back. It's a strong message you are sending to those forces of evil. It scares them when they see you mobilized and united. It scares them when they see you united because they tried to divide you,
but they couldn't.
When I say they, I will explain to you what it's about. It's to try to change the paradigm.
Because we do not wish to keep doing what we usually do and which does not produce results. We want to change, and we are going to dare to change. And we need everyone's support, and also we need to communicate so that everyone understands
where we are going, and it's the best way.
One thing is certain, our own people, that's not what's important. What is most important is the future of Burkina. So everything we undertake, it's not for IB, but because it's for the future of Burkina. And for that, you are all IB. I am not alone. We are a team. A team that wanted to change things. And now, we are no longer just a team. We are truly an entire people. Because you have all embraced the spirit of wanting to change things. And that is what is most important. So I hope that we remain this united people who understand what we want and can give a new impetus. Currently, we can see that they do not like our route. But that's what's interesting. When they don't like the route, we know we are on the right path. And that's where we will continue to apply pressure. Here in the eastern region, as the governor pointed out, there are difficulties of which we are aware because we have had the chance to still live here for a few months to travel the paths, and we saw what it is. We also more or less know the potential, even if during the hearings yesterday, we understood there is more potential than we ourselves imagined. I was just saying that I did Gahiri, but I didn't know it was the prime sesame production area. It was yesterday during the discussion with the young people that I understood that yes, it is the prime sesame production area in the eastern region. They asked why not set up a processing unit for this sesame on the island. And that's precisely our vision. It's to be able to produce ourselves and transform here. Because they mentioned cases in Bogande where they produce a lot of tomatoes. But other countries come to buy, process, and resell them to us at a high price. While setting up processing units is still possible. But we must create new ones ourselves, because we are confident that we do not necessarily need someone's help. Because we believe here that we can do many things ourselves, and we have wealth. And I think we are even more victims of our wealth. It is up to us to take control and be able to manage it. So returning to what concerns us most, security, we see what is happening, how it is evolving. We are currently in the process of reorganizing, that is within the army, and the other forces as well. So there is a rearticulation, a reorganization underway. And at the same time, we are trying to maintain some operations to try to calm the enemy's enthusiasm. And above all, we are in a phase of equipping. Equipment that delayed us a lot because we initially believed when we received visits from many people, we assured them that we wanted to move quickly and then move on to something else. But unfortunately, those same people who tell us to hurry to meet deadlines refuse to support us. In that case, I don't know what they want. So we had to change course. That's why we have established other partnerships, where we are currently able to equip ourselves. Here, we really need to engage in defense. It's time we stop the enemy, perhaps leave our comfort, and prevent the enemy from entering our villages. And it's possible. And it's up to us, the leaders, whether old or young, to dedicate this time. He might drive us from a village, but we will reclaim the village, and he must not come back again to challenge us. You must do everything to ensure that we can have a bit of peace.
And it's possible.
It is quite possible. And I am counting on you to relay this message to all places, all the villages martyred in Burkina Faso. We send the message for people to advise each other and come to their senses because they are being manipulated. They might be frustrated because we know the problems in Burkina. Here is the eastern region, which is a clear case. We know the problem that was there, but people need to come back so we can meet this challenge. The road infrastructure, for example, which is a major obstacle. Today we are trying to launch several projects in various regions, including here. And so yesterday some were asking questions, and I think the city of Fada has started to get a number of infrastructures. There are road projects already launched to pave a lot, both within the city and also the roads to connect with other provinces, whether it's the main road to go towards Niger or the road to Bogande. And later we'll see to it that all our regional roads can at least be paved. That's because it's through them that we can still develop our exchanges.
Commercial purposes. And that's important. And if they haven't understood that, to return to the reasoning for why we're working.
We will continue and we will see what happens. They cannot defeat these people. They can never defeat these people. Work. Work. So that in the near future, even if someone somewhere tells a terrorist to come, they would rather commit suicide than attack in Burkina.
And it's possible.
No, it's possible. Talk to each other, give advice. Everyone must get involved. Everyone must join the struggle. Those who need to be intelligence agents, those who need to be in the bush observing from the trees, from the antennas. And they do everything. They climb on abandoned antennas. They are in the trees. They are in the hills to observe our movements. Well, do the same. Organize yourselves, do the same. Defend the regions because we are going to regain ground and we are going to surprise them. I urge you to spread the message and stay focused. Perhaps some localities quite close to Fada, we discussed this morning with the VDP and others, we can try to loosen the grip and gradually, when we settle in, we must fortify. We must be ready to defend. Today, all Burkinabés have shown their strong attachment to the land of Burkina. Because we have nowhere else to go, we will stay here. This is our home, and that is the mindset we must have. Social cohesion and unity, it doesn't go beyond that. Every time there is a conflict, people must be able to sit down, discuss, and always think about our belonging as what is currently manifested. There is a feeling of national pride that has returned, that is regained, and that's what we ask for.
This is the journey to one Africa.